Are you a big dreamer with dreams and vision in your head? But then when it comes to executing, you freeze. Fear sets in and you're not able to translate those big dreams you see in your mind into reality. Are you allowing fear to stop you? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'd like to talk today about our dreams and how we can achieve them. Even those dreams that look, when it comes to translation into reality, it looks too big or impossible. Is it achievable? Those who have succeeded at achieving their dreams, how did they do it? Do they have a special ability that you or I don't have? I don't think so. What does it take to achieve our dreams? Let's dive in. Here's the truth. If you're waiting to be ready before you can start the journey towards your dream, you might wait forever. Those who succeed at their dreams, they did not succeed because they didn't battle fear, because they were not afraid, no, but because they took the first step. They took that action, imperfect action. Most times when people take action towards their dreams, those first few steps are very imperfect, just like a child who is learning to walk. A child doesn't just get up and start running or walking perfectly, no. The child starts with putting one foot in front of the other and then lifting up the other one, putting it again in front of the first one. And several times the child will fall. But the child doesn't just stay down and say, oh, what's the point? There's no point trying. No. And ironically, most times, a child is even more determined than an adult. Because they don't, at that stage, they don't have the fear that we have. What if I fail? What if people judge me? What if I'm not able to see through? Or even what if I succeed? Sometimes the fear of success stops us from achieving our dreams. We allow that fear to place scenes in our mind. We create scenes around fear and it grips us and freezes us and doesn't let us take that step. But a child doesn't entertain that. He or she picks up themselves and they start. They will fall many times, but they never give up until they are able to walk smoothly and gradually they begin to run. Have you noticed that even when a child knows that they cannot run, they attempt to run? And that doesn't stop them. Instead, it propels them it gingers them. And as they keep putting on those steps, imperfect steps, they keep perfecting and smoothing out the edges. Why can't we do that as adults? So the first step to starting out and succeeding is to embrace the fear. Yes, there will certainly be fear, except if you're not dreaming big. Except if you're not going out of your comfort zone. So it's a sign that you're stepping out of your comfort zone, which is a good thing. Without stepping out of your comfort zone, there are certain heights you'll never be able to attain. So embrace that fear. Don't run away from it. 2 weeks back, I took part in a trade fair. A group of women, business women in my city came together, less than 10 of them last year. They have their individual businesses, most of them brick and mortar businesses, a few of them digital businesses. They came together, organized a trade fair. As at last year, fear nearly made them to not go on with those plans. But at the end of the day, it became so successful that all the women that participated in the trade fair, just a few of them, I think they had less than 30 women, for the trade fair. They made a combined sales of over 20 million naira for that trade fair. And that gingered them, and more women kept asking, more business owners kept asking for a repeat of the trade fair. Some people wanted to join, but it was, at the time they knew about it, it was kind of late. So that spurred them to continue again this year. So around, they organized the trade fair again for this year. And one of the organizers is someone I know personally who kept pushing me. I said no. She pushed me out of my comfort zone. And I tell you, in the weeks and days before the trade fair, I nearly chickened out. The only thing that kept me on track is, first of all, because of her. Of course, I'd given her my word, and she said she would never leave me. She would not on her watch. And then I'd already committed myself financially. I've already told people, shared promotional messages and adverts and all that. So at a point, I knew I just had to see it through, but I was so afraid. But right now, standing here and talking to you 2 weeks after the trade fair, I am so glad I did. I embraced that fear, and thank God I had a support system. My friend, family members, friends, and others that held me accountable. They supported me and they kept cheering me on. And it was a huge success. Right now, I see many doors opening as a result of that trade fair. Just 1 week, exactly 1 week after that trade fair, I sold Arabian tea at the trade fair. Now I have my own Arabian tea shop because of that trade fair. Imagine if I had not stepped out. Embrace that fear. Don't back down. Don't back down. The next step is to take action. Yes, embrace that fear and take action. It doesn't have to be big steps. Please make sure that from the beginning you take baby steps, just like a baby, the analogy of the baby I gave earlier. Take small steps towards that dream or that vision that you have. It could be picking up your phone to make a call, writing the first paragraph of your book, shooting the first YouTube video, buying raw materials like I did. The first action I took was to register for the trade fair, and registration, of course, costs money. So when I put down that amount, it began to push me in that direction of my dreams, achieving my dreams. So take action, and always, yes, the actions at the beginning will certainly be imperfect, because over time I kept doing small activities that, looking at them individually, they were not making sense to me. Honestly, they were not making sense. It looked as if I was not making progress. It looked as if I was not making progress. But by the final week, and especially the first day, the trade fair was a 2-day program. By the first day, everything added up. So keep taking steps. It is as you take steps that you gain momentum. And momentum creates confidence. As you keep taking those steps, you build confidence and you gain clarity. You will not know everything from the beginning. Recently, I saw a picture of Jeff Bezos online in the room where Amazon started, where he started his Amazon business. Honestly, it looked almost laughable. You will not believe it, that is the same Amazon as we know it today. Even him at that time, I'm sure he didn't have the entire picture of how Amazon would turn out to be in 2024. But he started. And now look at where he is. So take action towards your dream. Now the next step is to remember your why. Why did you start out in the first place? Remember your why. Put your why in front of you at all times. When fear tries to creep on you again, let your why be stronger than that fear. When you fail the first or the 10,000th time, remember your why. Never lose sight of your why. Always reconnect back to your why. Let it be your anchor. It will see you through the difficult times, because I tell you, there will be difficult times. There will be difficult times. But when your why is stronger and you always have it in front of you, don't just keep it at the back of your mind. Keep it in at the front. Keep it in front of you. Repeat it to yourself. Put it where you get to see it physically with your eyes. Say it in your own voice. So that when doubt comes, when fear comes, when anxiety comes, when discouragement from people comes, when everybody gets tired of this your dream that never materializes, you will still hold on to it until you achieve it. Everything, remember, is achievable. As long as you put your mind to it and you work towards it, everything is achievable. Never lose sight of your why. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is taking action in spite of the fear that you feel inside of you. In spite of crippling fear, you still take action. You still take action. It will not kill you. Taking action doesn't kill. I tell you, you'll be the better for it. And I'm sure other people will also benefit from it. Most of us have big dreams that doesn't just impact our own lives. It impacts other lives around us. And it may impact generations to come after you. Imagine if you don't take that first step. How many people will lose out on the benefit of your dream if you do not take that first step today? Take that step towards your dream. Don't ever give up on your dream. Do it afraid. Everybody who is successful at their dream today, they did it afraid. They started it afraid. And now their dreams have been achieved and they're still working on it, refining it, fine-tuning it, and touching many lives. You can do that too. Be inspired. What is that one thing that you're afraid to start? Put it down in the comment section and let me encourage you. And you will also be an encouragement to me and to others. Go achieve your dreams. See you in the next video. Remember to subscribe, click on the notification and like buttons. Thank you.